Right, one final observation and conversation that is about Holdsport. So the reason we put them here is that, yes, it's a retailer. It comes out of Cape Town in the 80s. It's been incorporated in different ways, came back to the market about 5 years ago. It's the leading local specialist, I guess you could say, in sports retail, although I guess you'd also have to acknowledge that Total Sports and Sports Seed and those kind of people are pretty big. Those, of course, are in companies like Fushini and the likes.
Correct.
And there's Mr. Price Sports as well. But Sportsman's Warehouse, I think everybody's familiar with that business model, outdoor warehouse. They had a trading update the other day, looking pretty good, but more in the camping and outdoor spares was the outdoor warehouse part of the business.
Yes.
Market cap's only 2.5 billion rand. That's tiny.
I mean,
for a
compared to
retailer.
what we've been discussing.
But yes, they do have their own in-house brands.
Yes.
Cape Storm, First Ascent. So what they've tried to do in the stores is run more of that stuff in order to sort of smooth things out on the racks alongside the companies that we've been talking about.
Of course, and why not? Because, you know, you've got so many externalities when you're importing goods in terms of currencies and pricing and that type of thing. Whereas if you're manufacturing and supplying yourself, you have much more control.
So they, I think, import the fabrics
That's
and then they do the manufacturing, cut, make and trim down in Cape Town.
And there's also another one, BBB, the cycling brand. I think that's quite a new one for them. And a new acquisition, Second Skins. You see a lot of the rugby players wear that. And that's been very good for earnings in the latest release. So, yeah, they really have cornered the market in terms of local technical
It's been a good dividend payer as well. They paid a special dividend because they had some distribution centre asset which they sold to one of the property companies, and that was useful. So it's been a solid and steady performer. Share price, please. Let's see what that looks like. It's been around on the market long enough to give us a solid looking run through, and yes, you like it? I mean, what should we be thinking about this one?
Yeah, it's in the South African investing landscape, it's quite unique. You know, these big, large format store layouts are good. Dividend is great. I don't think you're overpaying for the assets.
And there still aren't that many stores. There could be more.
That's right. And looking at their store rollout plan, they're looking like they're going in the real high growth areas. There's one coming to Belito, so happy about that. But they really know where to place their stores, and you know, you go in there on any weekend day, they pack their destination areas. I like the model.
I saw an update from them this morning saying that the new pink Proteas shirts will be there by the end of the week. So that's when the Proteas play in the pink outfits, the breast cancer awareness outfits, so you can go and get one, because when you go to the stadium, you've got to have the right stuff.
Absolutely.
So they're probably right there, and of course they will do well if there are major sporting events or if any of our national teams feature in these international competitions.
Yeah, correct. And you know, if we think the consumer's going to improve and start to spend a bit more, they're going to be a beneficiary.
Okay, I'm going to give it the hot thumbs up. A couple of clients own it. Hot for you as well?
Definitely.
Yeah, excellent.